Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will talk about our knees. I had somebody recently asking me for recommendation or advice how we can protect our knees, how we can be nicer to our knees, and I will share with you today my view on the whole matter. According to my teaching practice, I see many people love and like to be bullies of the weakest parts in our body. That includes our toes. When we stand or when we move through the practice, we tend to grab the floor with our toes. A lot of people like to collapse their weight onto our knees, and from where, if you do it on daily basis, when you walk, when you stand, when you don't distribute weight evenly, you are applying a lot of pressure on your knees, and with time you are wearing your knees off. That's how inflammation happens, and that's how pain happens. Many people tend to use their neck to move when we start moving instead of moving from your core, and that's how neck arthritis happens and neck pains. But in this video we'll talk about our knees. So the key when you move is to first of all be fully aligned, and in every video of mine I teach you to shift your weight onto your heels. It's important to know how you ground your feet. Imagine this is the sole of your foot, 3 dots, 1 dot in the middle of your heel, 2 dots on the sides, one where your right toe starts, first toe starts, and one where your pinky toe starts. Toes should be relaxed, weight is supported by these 3 dots. You have to tuck your pelvis in, and you have to squeeze your belly in. Let's practice. I can tell you as many things as I want, or you can read a lot, but if you don't feel it in your body, it will not register in your brain. So let's go ahead and align. Bring your feet below your hips, square. Start tucking your pelvis in. Bring your hips towards your rib cage, shift weight onto your heels, and squeeze your belly in. When they say activate your core, you're basically just drawing your navel to spine. Tucking your pelvis in means you're kind of curling your tailbone and pelvis inward. You're bringing your hips towards your rib cage. Observe when you do so, your weight shifts onto your heels, and there's no grabbing the floor with your toes, shifting weight onto your toes and onto your knees. So let's try. Tuck your pelvis in, squeeze your belly in, shoulders drop them down towards your core. Squeeze your belly in and observe how your knees feel right now. Your knees should feel light. Squeeze your belly in, and from here relax everything. Observe when you're relaxing, weight automatically drops into your knees. Even when you shift your weight onto your toes, weight goes back to your knees, and knees are heavy. Our goal is to train our mind to always engage our core. So your energy is centered, strength and power is centered around your core, and then it spreads down to your legs and your arms. It's not opposite, where you're focusing and tensing your knees to support your upper body weight. Tuck your pelvis in, feet straight, knees are light, and you should be walking the same way too. I'm tucking my pelvis in, squeezing my core. When I walk toe heel, I do not feel my knees at all. Knees are there to connect 2 parts of my legs, but all I'm feeling is my heels that I'm grounding, my core, and my knees are super light. And this is very simple, but sometimes simplicity may be complex. It's constantly reminding yourself, engage your core, tuck your pelvis in, engage your core, tuck your pelvis in, and with consistent practice you will observe the pain in your knees will soothe, tension in your knees will soothe, because you are using stronger parts of your body to move, and knees are there just being a bridge, a connector, a mobility tool that allows your leg to bend, but by no means it should serve you as a main weight carrier. The same thing when you come to chair pose. Mistake people tend to make, they bring their knees over, they grab the floor with their toes, knees are heavy here, they don't engage their belly, they're collapsing on their knees. Instead, shift your hips towards the back, stack your knees over your ankles, squeeze your knees together, tuck your pelvis in, weight is on your heels, and even when I'm in chair pose, I don't feel my knees as much here. I'm feeling activation in my glutes. Practice makes it better. And just be simple. Start with simple task, observing your body alignment. Also observe how you walk. If you walk and you shift your hips, you are creating more weight on your knees. When you stand and wash dishes, if you're shifting forward, you are creating weight. So great practice, and that's how I train myself to align and stack. I love washing dishes. So you shift weight onto your heels. When you wash, you're engaging your core and washing your dishes. And with consistent practice, as I said, you will feel lighter in your knees. You will be aligned. Whenever you're aligned, you're not pinching anything, you're not blocking anything. And that's it. It's pretty simple. Just dedicate a minute or two of your day practicing body alignment. Just when you work in front of computer, take 1 or 2 minutes just to stand up, align your body, tuck your pelvis in, squeeze your core, get into your knees. You should feel light in your knees. Whenever you're practicing yoga or any other workout, focus on your core, stack, use your heels to ground instead of grabbing the floor with your toes, and feel your knees. And with practice, you will observe the shift, how you align. You will observe lighter and good sensation in your knees, and let me know how it goes. Thank you for joining. I hope you were able to learn something new about the alignment. If you want to practice and you want to share this video with your friends, you're welcome to do that, and go ahead, subscribe to my channel so you can be up to date. I will be posting more videos with simple explanation and information upon people's requests. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.